Hey, what's up, YouTube? Let's talk home defense, part 2.
It's good, but it also has a function. And that's one of my things. When you're going to look at some of my other firearms that I'm going to bring out, I like it to look good. Okay, that's kind of like my niche. I also want it to have a functionality. If it doesn't function and it just looks good, I'm going to really question why it should be on my rifle. So, or any handgun. So, this is my baby, guys. One other thing, just the star of the show. There she goes, right there.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are well. Listen, I know it's been a while, right? I ain't hit you guys with any gun content in some time. Still recovering, guys. Still recovering. And this is a long-term thing, right? There's a lot of issues going on in my family right now, so just bear with me. I'm going to get back at you, right? One of the things I need to let you know, I wanted to do some range videos. It's going to be a while before I get back to the range. We're talking about months, okay? So those videos that I have, and one of them really was going to be on the S15s. I've had so many comments about their failures. Failure to feed, failure to lock back slides, a lot of things. And I'm going to go back on all the things that I've read that they have done, and we're going to test them. We're going to look at those things, and because I haven't experienced any of those things, that's why I'm so high on the product, right? Because I haven't experienced. I am not going to ever tell you someone is not being honest about their experiences, but that's their experiences, all right? I'm not going to ever down someone's opinion about whether or not you should use aftermarket mags or manufacturer's mags. That's their opinions, right? Everyone has their right to how they view things and their opinion, right? Because we're talking about something that's serious as a tool that you're going to use to protect your life. So what you determine is the right thing, guess what? Is the right thing, okay? So I want that to be clear, but I wanted to, not only for myself, because I want to make sure that I'm not ignoring, right, some of the comments. And you know, even though I haven't experienced those things, I want to put them on film and show you why I believe in the product, okay? So, if you don't know, I'm still getting them, because I'm probably going to even get, I already have two firearms that use those mags. I'm looking to get a third at some point, okay? So, that's why I have so many. And you know my theory, I've had a video about my theory about magazines and having them preloaded. I'm high on that, so, you know, I think I'm done. I think I have what I need, but I love the product. So I'm going to get to the home defense discussion, but I want to make an announcement. So in one of the bundles that I received, along with the bundle, this mag catch release, it's a metal release. I told you in one of the other videos, this is needed so you don't wear, because when you're dealing with metal mags, they will wear out the polymer release in your gun, okay? This metal release is more durable and will last longer than that polymer. Will this one wear? Perhaps it will, but it will last a whole lot longer and be no more dependable than that polymer one, okay? So they gave me this one, right? They didn't give it to me. I paid for it. It was part of the bundle. I don't need it. I like extended magazines. I just like that better. That's my preference. And on my guns that that use these mags, right? I already have my release, and if I do decide to get the 43X, I'm gonna again put an extended one on that one. So this one I do not need. I don't think this is extended. It's just a metal, aluminum, right? So I want to get it to someone that can use it. So I'm doing a giveaway. So I'm going to say like 30 days from now, right? Today is the 18th, okay? So next month on the 18th, I will announce a giveaway. So the way I'm going to do this, I think I want to make it as simple as possible, right? But I do want to ask you to do one thing for me. Don't just enter the giveaway just to enter it. Have one of these weapons. This will fit. It's only good for two weapons: the Glock 48 and the Glock 43X. That's the only weapons this is good for. Now, if you have one, I would really prefer that you have one and need it, right? If you plan on getting one, please be serious. Please be serious about that. Don't just get it and just have it sitting in your drawer, okay? I want it on a firearm. I want it on someone's firearm, okay? And I have no way of judging that or, verifying that, right? But I really, 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 truly want to give it to someone that can use it, okay? That's probably a $30 item that I want to save somebody some money, right? So let's just keep that in mind, man. Don't just enter just to enter. Actually have intentions on using it, okay? That's my only ask, okay? So the way I think I'm gonna do this, my email is in the description. It's RaiderKev, it's together, RaiderKev 1975 at yahoo.com. RaiderKev 1975 at yahoo.com. Okay. Send me your name. Send me an email. Okay, so I can reach you, or a phone number. All right. Now, understand something. This is not a marketing campaign. Okay. I would not spam you. Okay. All right. There would not be annoying calls. I would never, if you give me your phone number, there's one thing I can assure you: I would not call you. I would text you, okay? Once, maybe twice. That's it. This is not a lure to get your email address or to get your phone number, because I think that is annoying as hell, okay? And I'm not gonna do that, all right? I'm one guy, but I have no other way. I've thought of other ways, and I don't really know no other way for me to get to recognize the winner, to notify the winner, okay? You can give me your name, how I'm gonna contact you, right? So, it's kind of avoidable, I can't avoid that. So, email address or phone number, along with your name, and that's all that's needed to enter. I'm gonna put a time limit of 30 days. So on the 18th of next month, I will announce the winner, and I will send you out this mag release, okay? Free of charge. I'll pay for shipping, the whole 9 yards, okay? So that's the announcement for that, okay? So let's get into some home defense. Last video we discussed weapons of preference, we discussed weapons that should be out of the picture, okay? And we're not gonna really get into that. We're not gonna hash that. I do want to make one comment, because I know shotguns is, a preference to everyone, not everyone, to a lot of people. And one guy mentioned that the loads that he used bird loads, turkey, maybe turkey, I don't know what it was. And he has a certain method that he uses. And my only thing about that is that when you use those loads, how effective are they going to be against an assailant? Especially with, perhaps some clothing on. You put a jacket, a shirt, and a jacket, and now those bird loads could definitely be annoying and hurt, right? But how effective are they going to be if they're not, I hate to be gruesome like this, but if they're not headshots, okay? So that's where shotgun, to me, the only way you're going to be effective with those weapons if you're going to use slugs and buckshot. That's my thought process. You use smaller loads, and now how you're going to be effective if your assailant is wearing a good sized jacket. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I just do not view a shotgun as an effective home defense weapon for the things that I stated in my last video. I'm not going to rehash those things, okay? That's not what this video is about, okay? So what I really want to get into in home defense, right? One advantage that you have over your assailant is that that's your home, and you have an opportunity to prepare your home for an invasion, for an intrusion, okay? And one of the biggest things that you have is communication. So if you're home alone, right, and there's no one there, then no communication necessary. But if you have people in the home, one thing I think you should try to do is be prepared. Have some things in place that have your family, gives your family an advantage, gives your family an opportunity to be prepared against someone that's come to harm you, right? So a few things that you can do. One, if you desire, right, to have weapons in multiple spots, have family members understand where those spots are, okay? I'm not a big proponent of those things unless those weapons are secured very well, right? And those methods are, they are popular to a lot of people, and there are some very good items that really can help you have a weapon in different parts of your home that are very discreet and very secure, okay? So if you want to utilize those tools, by all means do it. But don't make it a mystery. If you're going to do those things, train your family to gun safety, have them understand how serious this is, that these are not tools for play. Have them understand how serious this is, and have them understand that, when you hide these things, it's not for them to go and play with them later on, okay? Have a good understanding of that. If you're not sure that your kids or other family members are taking these things as serious as you do, then I suggest you not hide weapons in your home, okay? I suggest you not do that. But if they are, right, if they have a good understanding and they are on the same page as you, that could be an effective way of having an alternative weapon if you are surprised, if you're not able to get to your room or get to your main weapon, okay? It'd be a great alternative, right? But just the key is having a good understanding of your whole family and have them be on the same page, okay? Another tool you can use is like secret words, keywords, right? To have your whole family understand there's a serious situation, okay? Now, of course, if you have a home alarm, you know, that's the key right there, right? You have an alarm, it goes off, everyone understands what their responsibilities are. In my opinion, one of the things that especially kids should do and have a good understanding of is hiding places, where to go, okay? The easiest and most safe place would probably be under the bed, okay? To get low, because if there's any firing of weapons, one of the things you want is your kids to be low, as low to the ground as possible. Under a bed is great, okay? If they're in the bathroom, go to the shower, get in the tub, okay? You want them low and have some type of cover. So the way you can utilize this is the alarm goes off, okay? They should automatically be trained, go to your hiding place, okay? And practice it. Don't just talk about it, practice it, okay? Because it could mean the difference between them being caught in the crossfire and their, you know, and there's, you know, them being safe, right? If you don't have an alarm, right, you can use keywords. Come up with your own keyword, you know. And I don't have an example of what, you know, it could be something like tiger or I don't know, whatever you come up with, right? Come up with a keyword, right? And it be a word that everyone in the household knows that game is on. This is serious. We're not playing. This is not a drill. This is serious, right? And you go to these places. You go when you hear this word, you immediately go to your safe place. Immediately, okay? So, excuse me, guys. So, these are the things that you should use to keep your family protected, to put them in a safe place. Because we talked about all the things that we are afraid of with firing in your home, over penetration, and noise, all these things that we discussed in the last video. These are some of the things we can combat those things. If they are low, if they're protected, if they're in safe places, right? Over penetration isn't a huge concern at that point. Okay? So take these things seriously and practice these things. All right. Also, you want to have a good understanding of what I want to say, how to notify. Okay, you don't want to. It's hard to practice calling 911, right? But what you want to do is you want to make it something that's effortless for your family members, right? They hear that alarm, right? A lot of alarms automatically go straight to 911 anyway, right? But if you don't have an alarm, understand, you know, you want your, and this is really something. It's really, you gotta understand why I laugh. If you know some of my family members, the last thing they do is charge their phone. Okay, that's the absolute last thing they do, right? So, but you want to have a good habit of keeping your phone charged, because in cases of emergencies, you want to be able to notify, and you want it to be effortless, okay? And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying you have to obsess with knowing where your phone is, but you want to have a routine of knowing, okay, I normally put my phone here. I normally keep it here, right? Because if something happens, trust me, if you're in a stressful situation, right, it's not going to come as fluent as if you're just calling a neighbor or calling your friend, right? When you're in a stressful situation, you want to be able to grab your phone and call for help, but it's not going to be as easy as you might think it is. So You want to have things more predictable. You want to have, you want to think about a lot of things before you actually have to do them. Because when you actually have to do them in a stressful situation, they're going to be a little bit more difficult. So have a way of communicating to the outside world, okay? Being able to call 911, all right? Have a way of communicating to your family members, all right? Have keywords, use keywords, exercise safe places, practice getting to those safe places beforehand, okay? Understanding where your weapons are, making sure that they're secure, but understanding where they are and practice getting to them on a regular basis, okay? Being prepared is your advantage. You know your home better than they know your home. Unless it's someone that you know and then scope your home out. But they don't know all your secrets. Because a lot of things that I'm telling you, keep it between your circle. You might have some real good friends, right? Friends you really can trust, right? You don't have to share everything with everyone. Some things perhaps need to be just with the people that live in your home, okay? I'll leave it at that. But have a good understanding of where your weapons are. Train your family members to understand where your weapons are, okay? Have them secure, have them safe, but understand and have your family members understand where they are, okay? Practice these things. Utilize your knowledge of your home and have it at an advantage over anyone that comes in, okay? So that's my advice when it comes to home defense. Go back and look at my video about calibers and weapons. I think that would be beneficial. Again, just to recap that real quickly, I think 45 ACP is probably one of the best handgun cartridges you can use, along with 9mm. My preference, which a lot of people might disagree, when it comes to rifle, is 300 Blackout. I have my reasons for those things. Look at my other video, check it out, understand why I view those things as my favorites, and great discussion. So guys, I'm in this video. Take care of each other, love each other. Guys, be blessed. Break Habits out.